If you guys have been watching our channel, you know we do a whole lot of crazy wraps. We do a lot more than just regular trucks and cars. We do giant RVs, we do some crazy food trucks, we do, you know, walls, buildings, all that kind of good stuff. But one of my favorite episodes is when we wrapped Alberto Big Boost BMW 800 horsepower drift car. All right, so tell me a little bit about this car, man.
Well, it's a full wide body drifting E36.
Okay.
It's a really high horsepower car. It's 2 JC power, so it's an engine out of Toyota Supra.
What kind of horsepower are you talking about?
I just made 808 wheel horsepower dyno
goodness.
like 2 days ago.
That's
this thing is crazy.
Huh?
It's way more power than I wanted.
It's a little more than you wanted?
I wanted about 650.
Oh, really, huh?
But the engine was built so good, it actually keep making more power. Push it to 850. I was like, no, that's good enough.
That's insane.
We'll stop there.
It's insane. Yeah, I guess so. All right, so obviously the engine, the motor, all that kind of good stuff is all tight and doing really good. You need some help on this body though, huh?
I tried doing the body work, so it's a full race car. We're drifting, it gets beaten up. We'll hit walls, we'll hit cones,
oh, really?
We'll hit other cars.
Get some damage.
So it takes a lot of damage.
Hey, can we wrap this thing in Kevlar? Is there a Kevlar wrap? We get this thing all bulletproof,
will that help me reduce the amount of body work? It was like be like armor to the car? Because that would be pretty handy.
That's what you need, huh? Well, it's pretty crazy because it was, I don't want to say it was beat up, but you know, that thing had different color body panels on it. I mean, obviously those cars go through a lot of damage as they're drift racing, but typically, you know, we work on really smooth, perfection body panels. So it was a little challenge when we first saw it. Man, how are we going to make this thing look great? We've got these panels that are pop riveted on here. So do you think there's any issue with that? They're pretty flat, huh? So that might be nice to just kind of go around it and make sure everything's looking good.
What do we want to do about the missing body molding?
It's in the back. You brought it, right?
I have the moldings there. The thing is, there's a little thing about
body molding must have popped off when he hit one of those cars.
But this little clips don't necessarily like staying in. So what I ended up having to do was basically I had to like glue the clips to the molding for it to stay. Where these things fall off, it might hit something, it might fly off with the wind cutting sideways.
Oh yeah,
I can even take you guys on a ride.
3M product testing.
Would you be willing to go on a ride on this thing?
In a ride? Oh Lord! How many horse did you say it was?
This is 800 horsepower.
And what did he say about hitting other car and walls and stuff? I don't.
This is not about acceleration. It's about going sideways. So it throws you off completely. It's a whole different driving experience.
So have you ever drifted?
I have never. So how fast do you go sideways?
Well, the fastest I've gone sideways has to be about like maybe 85 miles per hour.
85?
That's on the oval racetrack. On the skate pad that we use, we normally do about like 30, 50 miles per hour.
Okay.
But like going 80 or 90 miles per hour, you get all the wind coming in through the side, so it's like this really weird thing. It's like driving without a windshield at 90 miles per hour. It's like
because you're going sideways.
And you're going sideways.
That's crazy. I never even thought about that.
It's a truly unique experience.
There's got to be a lot of money into the motor as well, yeah?
Oh
my
goodness.
You can see everything here is custom made. So there's a lot of engineering and design hours into this and labor extensive
And this is
hours.
what you do.
Yes,
this is your thing.
I build this, I document the whole thing, I show people how to do these things. It's a lot of work, but I love doing this.
Now the coolest thing about that whole project was I didn't have any, you know, realization about drift car, you know, it's a whole industry, a whole genre of people. I've seen it on TV and whatnot, but when we got done with the car and we were revealing it, I went out to the track with those guys and I saw drift car racing for the whole evening right there in front of me, and it was amazing. I was not expecting that. Freaking amazing. But one of the coolest coolest things that came out of that episode was we met somebody really awesome, and I'm sure you guys will recognize from his amazing drone footage. He had his drone out there chasing those cars when they were drift racing, and we're like, man, we gotta meet this guy. You see that little black bug flying around, following those cars around that track? That's our boy SeaJaye. And if you guys have not seen this episode, you've got to check out this link right here. It's actually 2 parts, but it's amazing and you guys are gonna love it. Make sure you check it out.